my top 5 favorite features, and I'm going to call them my top 5 surprising features of my 2020 Nissan Versa S base model. So one of the things that it has that's really super cool, and it just did it now. You can see the bright lights came on by themselves. It actually, it actually has automatic high beams that will detect when you are either behind somebody or somebody's coming the other way, and it will automatically brighten or dim. Now, I've had that in other cars. It does get a little confused sometimes, like you see it just dimmed and re-brightened there because of some of the house lights on the side of the road there. Generally speaking, it's a pretty decent system. I've only had to manually intervene a couple times where it will, like, a car will be coming the other way and it will recognize it. But for the most part, it's a really good system. Just for reference, the best system I've ever had. By the way, here's a couple cars coming the other way, so you'll get to see it working the way it's supposed to. As soon as it senses the cars coming, it is a little slow there, but anyway, it did what it was supposed to do, and here it'll come back on. The best car that ever had that system was actually the 2007 Jeep Grand Cherokee diesel that's also on my channel, that I had back in the day. Anyway, so that's that's number one. Number two is, all cars today have a backup camera that when you put the car into reverse, it will, of course, show you the backup view on the camera. But this one also has radar sensors in the bumper, and typically that's always been on luxury cars where it'll beep at you when you're getting close to something, and it will let you know that you're getting too close. So it's a really nice feature. I gotta put the camera down for a sec to make this turn because of that car. I had to shift gears. So I'll see if there is a way here that I can show you that. There might be something in the parking lot I can back up and get close to. Gotta watch out for the deer on this particular stretch of road. They like to hang out right here. So while I'm looking for a place to demonstrate that, the other one that it has, which I probably won't demonstrate, is it will automatically brake for you when you are backing up if you're about to hit something. You know, here we go. Here's a good place to demonstrate this. So there's a couple trees right there. So I'm actually going to pull in front of this tree here, and I'm going to put it in reverse. You'll see the camera there, but as I start backing up, now my reverse camera is really dirty, and I'm going to start backing up. You can hear it beep at me as I get closer to that tree. So when I take it out of gear, it stops beeping. So that's the other thing. And then, of course, number 3, if I would have kept going, it would have actually stopped for me. And I inadvertently did test that out once when I was backing into my driveway and getting close to another one of my cars. It slammed the brakes on because I wasn't exactly paying as much attention as I should, and I got a little closer than I should, and it saved the day. So that was another surprise thing, is the rear collision prevention. They put a lot into that, you know, so you get the camera, the sensors, and the automatic rear collision prevention. So that's the other surprising feature. And you know what, I've got to call out the seats in this car. I'm very sensitive to car seats, and the seats in this car are just amazing. I have another friend who also agrees with me on that. You know, typically it's funny that luxury cars will have the most uncomfortable seats that you can possibly imagine, and not this car. It has actually quite comfortable seats. And then my number 5 favorite feature is just the overall, it's got all this modern stuff on it, and it just the overall old school analog feel. It does have electric power steering, which does make it a little on the light side, but it's still pretty good. And you know, it's got the old school kind of transmission that winds in the gears, and it's got the old school brake lever. So just the overall analog feel, it, you know, it really is engaging to drive. And I would say that those are my 5 favorite and most surprising features. But just for good measure, I'm going to throw in one more in case you don't want to count that one. It's actually, again, base model Versa S. One touch power down windows and one touch power up windows. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video and you have a great day.